Can you buy bikes from Facebook Marketplace and sell them at a Carboot for profit? For the last few weeks, I've been buying cheap bikes from Facebook. So I've been collecting them, fixing them up, getting them cleaned, ready for sale. But I've had an idea. Instead of listing them all for sale individually, why don't I just take them all to my local car boot? It just makes more sense if I can sell more bikes in one go rather than having to meet people individually. So all I've been doing is looking on Facebook Marketplace in my local area for cheap bikes and kids' bikes. I was on there today and I stumbled across this little bad boy bike. It's a little Carrera Cosmos. I think it's 14 inch, it says 12 inch, but I think it's 14. But anyway, it's 7 kilometers away. She wants £25 for it. These sell for £180 brand new. So it's well worth £25. I'm going to ask her, see if she'll take £20. There's a little bit of dirt, a little bit of surface rust, a few scratches here and there, but I think it'll clean up really nice. I dropped her a message. I'm just waiting for a reply.
A few moments later.
Seller's just got back to me. I can go pick it up in a few hours, so I'll go and jump in the van in a few hours and go pick that up. So, it's the next day. As you can see, I picked up the Carrera last night. Looks pretty good. I did only pay £20 for it. She accepted £20, so that's brilliant. I'm going to give it a quick once over, check everything, make sure it doesn't need anything, you know, if it needs brake pads, if it needs a new chain, it might need some tyres, something like that. Give it a really good clean and it's good to go. So let's crack on. We're all done with the bike. Didn't take long, like I said, probably about half an hour, 40 minutes. I'm going to chuck it in the van, take it down to the storage unit, and I'll show you all the other bikes that I've got. Let's go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a price up on screen now, just showing how much I paid for each bike and how much they cost me to repair and stuff. Some of them did need brake pads and brake cables or inner tubes, but I will put it all up on screen just so you guys at home can obviously keep up to date with all of that. So in total for the 13 bikes with repairs and everything, it cost me £324, which works out, I think it was just under £25 for each bike. I think I'm going to make some profit. I should be able to sell each bike for more than 25 quid. I certainly want some of my money back as well, because I need some money for my next little project which I've got coming up, so bear that in mind as well. Stick around, watch the channel for that. But actually, it's not even £324 anymore, because I spent some more money last night on Facebook Marketplace. I didn't film anything because it was too dark. It's not just one, I've got 4 of them. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid yet, I'll tell you in a minute. But let me get it in the bike stand and I'll show you properly. And this is the bike frame, or one of them, because I've got 4 of them, haven't I? Yeah, there's 3 grey ones and 1 white one. But they are absolutely lovely. Another Facebook Marketplace find. Yeah, so I didn't plan on taking bike frames to the Carboot, but as I said, it was just one of them things. It was a really good offer for the price I paid. I couldn't really say no when it popped up on my Marketplace feed. Yeah, that's the other ones there. They're all wrapped up. I didn't really want to unwrap them all. But yeah, looks really nice. So, plan is, let's get these down to the storage lockup with the other bikes, get them all loaded into the van and go down to the Carboot. Let's go. Right, that's all the bikes loaded, ready for the Carboot. Not bad. There's a bit of extra room in here because there's some more stuff to come in as well from the house. Just got some bits and bats that I've been meaning to get rid of, so I'll get that in and then, yeah, we're good to go for tomorrow morning at the Carboot. Hopefully we sell a few of these and I'm not stuck with them. What do you think? How many do you think am I going to sell? Get your guesses in now.
Does this move?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it moves. Say hello.
Like automatic?
Yeah, it can do. Cheers, though, bro.
Alright.
See you later, man. Have a good day.
Follow him. Follow him, yeah? Follow and
Cheers,
share.
bro. Thank you. You should listen to that guy. Subscribe to the channel. Anyway, I think it was about 8 o'clock here, and although I'd sold a few things, I'd not sold any bikes yet, so I was starting to get a little bit worried. But things do start to pick up in a bit. Top man, thank you.
Cheers, bro.
One of them, yeah, I've half unwrapped it because it was going in thing. But I've still got the
Oh, don't worry.
the bits. Are they all right? Yeah.
Well, like them, aren't they?
Yeah. So there's that white one and 3 grey ones. So he was a nice guy actually, the dude that bought these frames. He was actually another Carboot seller. There was a few stalls down from me and he was just walking past and yeah, saw the frames and fancied making a few quid online himself. So good luck to him. I hope he does. I hope he manages to sell them for a profit. Got a little bit of cash. Not much, a little bit. Yeah? Okay, 25, yeah.
Card payment.
I can take, yeah, through banking online. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do that, bro. Just need to grab my phone there. So I just got the camera set back up and just got filming again, and then this donut in the white hat. Keep your eyes on him. He had to go and mess with it, didn't he? Definitely getting quieter, isn't it? Yeah, it's not for sale, that, brother. Thank you. So I didn't realise it had actually moved the camera at that point. I thought he was just asking if it was for sale, but yeah, he moved the camera. So when I do make another sale in a minute or two, as you'll see, it's actually out of frame. Yeah. How old is it for?
8 years old.
Yeah, that should be fine.
It's a bit heavy, you know.
So, see, yeah, 8 years old will be fine. It'll probably go from about 8 to about 12, 13, something like that, yeah. Perfect, thank you. Cheers, brother. Ooh. Another one. Yes, it wasn't long after that I was ready for home. I was tired, hungry, my phone was ready for dying. I think it was on like 12% because it had been filming all day, and I just had enough. People had started to go home as well. I'd not left the pitch all morning, so I wandered off and just went to the toilet for a few minutes. And in those few minutes that I was gone, by the time I'd come back, Amy had a massive smile on her face, and she told me that she'd actually sold another bike. So I was starting to feel a little bit better, and following that form, I was literally putting everything into the van. I was packing away. The bikes were the last thing to go in, actually. As I was putting the bikes into the van, this guy here, he actually came back with his wife and his son. So he ended up buying another 2 bikes just at the last moment. He bought one for his son that was with him, and then one for his daughter, who he said was at home, who was about a year younger than his son. So, money. Let's go through it all, see how much I spent and see how much I made. Working backwards, them last 2 bikes I sold just as I was packing up. So that was these 2 bikes here. It was the Apollo Expander and then the girl version of the same bike, the Apollo Charm. Now, both of these 2 bikes cost me £43, and I sold them to that guy for £50 for both. So I made £7 profit on them 2 bikes total. Profit's still profit though, innit, I guess. Next was the Apollo Gridlock. That was the bike that Amy actually sold for me while I was in the toilet. That bike I paid £15 for. It didn't need anything, didn't need any parts, just needed a clean and a quick service. Amy managed to sell that bike for £30. So she actually made me £15 on that one bike, so I'm happy with that. Then before that, I sold the Apollo Envy. Now that bike I sold for £25. I bought it for £22. That's with the repairs and everything. That's what it cost me, £22, and I sold it for £25. Then the next bike before that was the Apollo Ace, this little blue one. I like this bike, this is pretty cool. I paid £20 for that bike all in, and I sold it for £25. I should be able to sell each bike for more than 25 quid. The bike frames, what did I pay for them and what did I sell them for? So their bike frames were listed on Facebook Marketplace for £50 for all 4, but it did say in the listing it was open to offers. So I chucked him an offer at 40 quid, he accepted straight away. So I paid 40 quid for the 4 frames, so £10 each. Absolute bargain. I couldn't say no, like I told you. It was just too good to say no. But how much did I sell them for? So I was asking for £30 for each frame, and I felt like that was a very good price. That guy come along pretty fast, I think after a couple of hours, and he offered me 80 quid for all 4 frames, a quick 40 quid, a quick double up on my money. Things were going slow as it was, so I snapped his hand off at that quick 40 quid profit. So let's look at the overall cost of everything then. I paid £364 for the 13 bikes and the 4 frames. So I sold all the frames and 5 bikes, and I got a total back from them of £210. For the bikes that I sold and the frames, I paid a total of £140, and I sold them for 210, so there's £70 profit there on the day. But you have to take into account the pitch fee. A pitch fee is basically how much it costs you to sell stuff from your van at the Carboot. I think for the car it's about £14 or £13, but for a van it's 20, so we have to take that into account. On the day I made a grand total profit of £50, and I was there for about 5 hours. £50. So, can you make money buying bikes from Facebook Marketplace and selling them at a Carboot? Yes. But is it worth it? No, not really. Would I do it again? Probably wouldn't go out my way to buy bikes to sell them at a Carboot, no. But I'd definitely do another Carboot again. And if you'd like to know what's inside my massive box that just arrived yesterday,
follow him, yeah? Follow and
cheers,
share.
bro. You best subscribe to the channel, aren't you? And I'll see you in the next video. See you later.